And if we wanted to remove from that user who purchased we've given them the NFT, we've sent it to their wallet. If you go to /check inventory and type in the user's name, you can, as a manager, you can view any other user's inventory. Here's Marty Rubels' inventory, and I'm viewing this as an admin. And you can remove any items that you need to from it. This allows you to maintain control over your server and what's going on. Again, that's available only to managers. Here, we're going to go to Cardano on-chain options for that to set up an NFT raffle. Bear with me 1 second, because you're going to want to have the policy ID of the collection that you want to use. For this, we will go ahead and use the policy ID for the ultimate passes. So you can either do a raffle for multiple collections. So let's say if you're doing a partnership, say with ADA inmates and ultimate CNFT, you would select multiple. And so if a user has to hold one inmate and one pass to qualify to enter the raffle, you would enter in both, selecting that. For this, for simplification's sake, we're just going to use the ultimate pass. So we'll click 1. After selecting that, we do have here enter policy ID. We're going to go ahead and paste that policy ID that we've copied. Either you can find that on JPEG store, pool.pm, or your Eternal wallet if you have Eternal. Here it'll say, okay, collection loaded. And then we can select from here, will traits matter for this raffle requirement, yes or no? If you hit no, it'll simply take you to the next steps in setting up your raffle. But let's say you want to do it for specifically only a certain type of trait or a certain type of NFT in the collection. Here, it will, if you hit yes, it will bring up the traits of the collection. You're going to click on, so here we're going to go for the type of card. We're going to expand that category and select traits. We want to do it for only the blue card. Just note, the picture will change sometimes here. The picture is just to, again, show you the collection. It does not specifically change to the trait that you select at this time. We plan on implementing that in the future, but it's kind of low priority right now. Okay, perfect. So if I wanted to make two things, so say like a blue card, and if you had other traits, so say maybe you had shiny versions of the card and you only wanted blue shiny ones, that's where I would select another category to add that other trait. But since this is the specific NFT that I'm describing that you have to hold, is just going to be blue, I'm going to go to Save Filters and Continue. You can also do multiple NFTs on a certain collection. Let's say I want to do blue and green NFTs. As either one can qualify. I would not select blue and green in here for that. You're just going to select, again, your first NFT requirement. So I'm going to put that people only have to have one. You can also select if they have to hold more than one, and it will limit them for that. Is there a maximum amount that disqualify for the raffle? Sometimes you want to set multiple tiers of raffles, and maybe you want the people who hold 10 NFTs of this to be eligible for a different raffle, but not this one. That's what that option would be good for. Most of the time, you're going to put no for this, though. As I was speaking to earlier, if you wanted to make it so also green NFTs would apply to this, that's where you would add another NFT requirement. After clicking this, I'm not going to go through it now. It would simply ask you for the policy ID of the next NFT requirement. You would enter the same policy ID or another one if you did want to change your mind and want to include, say inmates or something like that. But let's say I want to do blue and green. I would select add another NFT requirement, and then I would select the green trait and add that filter on here as well. It would also ask you if you want to make it an and or situation. And what that means is, do I need to hold a blue and a green NFT? Or will either having one of either qualify you? If you select and, only users holding one blue and one green would qualify, as opposed to if you select or, a user holding a blue and a green would actually get 2 entries into your raffle, since either one would have qualified them. From here, I can save this as a preset for later if I do want to use this again in the future, or if I wanted to exit and quit at this time. But I'm going to go on to continue on to duration select, since I don't think I'll be running the same raffle in the future. From here, I can click either set an instant duration. This is good, similar to apps such as Twitter Picker. Let's say I just wanted to know all the users with connected wallets in my server that currently meet this qualification, and I wanted to select a winner. I could do this. It also would let me know how many people might win something like this. After setting instant duration and confirm award, it would not actually it would not announce a winner. It would tell me the winner and then ask if I want to announce it. So it's good for a dry run. But for this, I'm going to set extended duration. I'm going to go to UTC. And again, I'm going to select a previous date and time just so I can showcase entering the raffle and what it would be like to pull the winner. We're going to enter in the name. We're going to enter a prize. We're also going to enter in a number of winners. You can have more than one winner qualify in the final announcement. For this, we'll just have one. And then if we want to display an image for our prize image, we could enter it here. We could also enter in a description for our raffle here. I'm going to go ahead and skip those now, just to show you what the default looks like should you not choose those options. So here, again, I'm going to look for the channel that I want to post this in. If it's not visible, I'm going to click More Channels to find the wrist demo here. I'm going to hit Finalize and Post. Here, you'll see the ephemeral message confirmation. Raffle has been created successfully. And you'll see the raffle posted in a permanent message here. Here, all users will be able to see this. They'll see how long until it ends. This ended 19 hours ago, so I could draw it now. There's no entries, however, so I wouldn't want to draw that yet. And it'll tell them the details. Currently, if you did select specific traits, it does not post the names of the traits in there. So make sure if you do limit it to something like only blue passes, you would have wanted to include that in the description previously. In the future, we will make it so it shows the specific traits selected, so users know if they didn't qualify. But if they wanted to find out one way or the other, a user could click Enter Raffle. And then they would wait for this confirmation to finish. They should not dismiss that message. If they do, it does interrupt the process. In this case, you see I do not have a blue pass, so it'll tell me I do not meet the requirements to enter this raffle. It will let them know if they have multiple wallets. Use Connect to select a wallet that does have the blue entry. However, if I did hold a blue NFT, it simply would have told me I had one entry into the raffle. If I had multiple entries, it would tell me that as well. And furthermore, if I went out and bought a blue pass and came back, our database does update periodically. I should allow some time for it to refresh. If I bought a pass and it still tells me I do not qualify, I should allow up to 2 hours before coming back and checking again. However, once I bought the blue pass, I could enter the raffle, or if I had a blue pass and wanted more entries, I could go buy more blue passes and thus get one extra entry for every extra pass I held until the raffle was drawn. Blaine, can you assist me? Do you have a blue in your inventory? I didn't even think of setting it for that. Do you have a blue pass, or did you turn them all into ultimates?
Sorry. Oh, I'm here. Sorry.
No
I don't
problem.
know why it keeps unmuting me. I figured I was muted again. Just trying to get to the unmute. My phone's kind of bugging on me.
You're
But
good.
yes, I do have a blue pass. You want me to,
Yeah, I just want
like,
one entry into there so I can show what the winning screen looks like.
I see. Yeah, one sec. Let me, and this is in GeFi.
Yes, sorry, risk demo server at the top left.
Okay.
Also good to make sure
Go
that's
ahead
working.
and actually mute myself again and try and keep an eye on that.
As you
Okay.
see, Blank just entered. It does update and say there is one entrant.
2 entries, actually.
Oh, yeah, but one entrant. So I don't want to discourage
Oh,
people
yes.
by having a whale. So I purposely didn't add the entries. So it just tells you the amount of people have entered. It doesn't tell you how many entries each has. So I'm going to finalize and draw the winner. And it's going to go ahead and display for only me and an ephemeral as an admin. Members entered. Total entries. The winner chosen was Blano by the system. It is a random system that does give weight to the amount of entries. And then it says specifically results are not final until raffle is closed below. To re-roll, dismiss this message, and I can draw again. It will give me different results. Or I can simply close raffle and post winner. It will give me the confirmation, and it will announce to everyone no longer are they able to enter, but it displays the winner, and it specifically will tell them to open a ticket to claim their reward. And that is the NFT raffle system that we have for Cardano. And that is currently where we're at. We have a bunch coming, but that kind of does wrap what we have available for right now. And that's going to be kind of the bread and butter for what users can do with these points. The points can be used for users to brag and flex in the server. They do have user options in commands such as top 10, which will actually show a scoreboard of the top 10 users and their interactions. This is not ephemeral, so this would be visible to everyone in your server. And it shows that for people to be able to show off who's on top. They can also, if they don't find themselves in the top 10 and want to view their score or points balance, they can type /score, and it'll find their points and post them for everyone to see here. But the biggest thing that our bot offers is the Metaverse Store, which allows users to spend those rewards. All right, perfect. So next we'll go back into something a little bit more towards the other end of what users use this for, in especially the NFT space. Not only can you make in your store, make it so that you can purchase an item such as an NFT, but you can also buy raffle tickets for that raffle. And just so you know, users to access their portal will use /inventory. When they access the inventory, there's basically 3 areas that they'll be able to view. This is the splash screen of their closed inventory. They can click View Inventory to open their bag and see what's inside along with their balance. This is where they can also interact with their items, discarding them, checking details, or if the item has uses, a use button will populate either in the details section and or here when they click on the item. But let's go back to that main menu. This is where they also access the store, where they can view details on an item and ultimately choose to purchase the item after selecting it from a drop-down menu. And if a user ever connects their wallet, which, by the way, users can connect their wallets via the inventory command. Again, we try to keep everything under one portal, the inventory being the user portal. It's under settings. And in settings, you'll find, again, how to toggle PvP on and off. Toggle being able to be attacked by monsters and skirmishes with PvE on or off. And then also their on-chain connections. If you choose on-chain connections, it's going to bring you here. It's going to show you the wallets you have connected with a link to the wallets on pool.pm. If you don't have any wallets connected, you can click Connect Another Wallet and be taken to the options to connect a wallet. Also, if users want to just connect another way, they can type /connect as well. And /connect will bring up the options to connect their wallet. They do have the option of either following instructions to send dust. This works on any device, including mobile, and any wallet as well, to send dust to themselves. And we will actually measure the transaction to confirm that they own that wallet. Or if users are on desktop, they do have a convenient option to connect via DApp, which will take them through the official GeFi website, and it will read the wallet add-ons that they have. Currently, I have Eternal and Nami here, so you would just click that, and in one click, it will connect you quite easily. So that's very good, and once users do that, they can participate in NFT raffles. So